person named Carl Allen said that the US Navy conducted an experiment in 1943 in which a destroyer called USS Eldridge vanished from Philadelphia Naval Shipyard and was seen about 500 kilometers away in Norfolk, Virginia, in an instant, and again reappeared in the shipyard. So this looks like a hoax to me, but it's a popular myth or urban legend. It was deemed possible because the US military had solved the unified field theory with the help of aliens. My question is, what is this unified field theory, and what are the chances that this was a true incident? So in my understanding of physics and science, there is no technology that exists today that can make any object disappear from one place and appear instantaneously somewhere else and then reappear back in the original location. There is no such technology in existence as far as I know. So from that understanding, I would say that this is a hoax or an urban legend. Now there is some talk about the so-called unified field theory. So Albert Einstein was working on unifying quantum mechanics and general relativity. So that's what we are still trying to do as physicists. We are trying to find a unified, what's called the grand unified theory. The unified theory, field theory, is something similar to that. So that's what Albert Einstein was working on. He was never able to create a unified field theory. He was never able to discover this unified theory. He was never able to unify these two very disparate pieces of branches of physics together. So it's never been done. And even if he was able to to create a unified field theory, what are the applications of that? How do we know that the application is that we can make objects apparate elsewhere instantaneously, right? So it basically goes against every known law and principle of physics. There was even some talk about sailors becoming sailors merging with the infrastructure of the ship, their arms and legs and limbs becoming entangled with the hull and all that. So there is no technology that we know of that is capable of doing this. And the unified field theory is still something we are searching for. It's something we are still seeking. Nobody has been able to unify quantum mechanics and general relativity, right? And the best field theory that we have as of today is quantum field theory. Now, there is no actual practical application of this sort in quantum field theory. And therefore, my conclusion from what I know is that this has to be either a hoax or what do you call it, an urban legend, right? There is no hard evidence that has been provided that this actually happened, and there is no way it can actually happen. This basically is something that would happen in not in science fiction but in fantasy. So from my perspective, it is 99.999% a hoax or an urban legend.